Now, please, tell me it works. Tell me it's working. Is it working? This is so annoying. What happens is I come in here with my 5G wireless connection. It's still got the TCG Wi-Fi, which is no good. That's why I got the 5G wireless connection. It's connected to the old TCG Wi-Fi home no good connection. Then I come in and try and hook it up to my 5G connection, and then it's out of sync with the, I think, with the roadcaster video, or it needs time to reconfigure the network. So it takes ages to get going, which is what's happening right now. It's taking ages to get going. Right, let's go and quickly review this effects pedal that I've got hooked up over here. I think, yeah, that's good, it's working. So we can see the pedal arrangement on the floor. It's going to go and hook up the guitar that we're going to use. We're going to make sure that we have all of the audio down, because I don't want any feedback. There we go, it's down, down, down. Good. Now we'll just wire up. See what I've got. I want to get this angle here so you can see. Whoa, we've disappeared. Damn it. Let's come back to that one. I wanted to show you the view with the 3 would be really handy about now. Can we get that one going? No, that's that one. There's a view where there's 3 screens. That's kind of good enough, but you can see my left hand on the left hand screen, you can see my right hand. This one's not bad either. Let's put the chair out of the way. Then you can see kind of what is going on with the guitar. Yeah, that, oh man, now it's gone. That one with the 4 screens is what I really want. Anyway, we'll get this crack-a-lackin'. So that's, oh, now I forgot that I've got to set this up. Damn it. I forgot about this. Because we've got to get the input 5 working in the mixer. Well, if I'm going to go to all that trouble, might as well get lights going. Because lights look cool. I love lights. Check out one of the lights. There are the lights. See, that's cool. We've got power for this now as well, I think. Let's have a look. Just get. Yes, we've got power. That's output for the guitar. We've got USB. We're going to use 5. So all of those can go off. It's a instrument, but we call it a mic, not stereo link, no phantom power, no auto gain, noise off, compressor off, equalization off. I can use a noise gate, so we'll just see how noisy this is. This is a low impedance device. We need, oh man, it's not that one, it's this one. It's X input selector, so we're going to use 4, 5, 6. Oh, we can't do it that way, I forgot. External in 5 and 6, and then USB, I think. Oh my god, 5 and 6 is always a problem. I've got to use 3 and 4. Actually, what you gotta. Sure, it was 5, 6. I'm using input 5. So 5 and 6, and then 3 and 4. And yeah, you can use external out because settings. Line, camera, level. Okay, that should all be working now. Input for the gain. We're using 5 and 6. So I've got 3 and 4 off. We had 20. So USB. We could actually make 5 and 6 not stereo linked. 6 is off. Same thing. 3 and 4 not stereo linked. 3 will have off. Just using 5 and USB mixer. 5 we can put up about there maybe. Alright, so we're plugging in. Sorry about that, I'm just getting set up. I guess you had a look at my bottom name for that entire time, didn't you? We'll turn the amp on. Got to get headphones on so we can actually hear backwards. Can you hear that there's noise added now? Because we've got. Oh, I haven't plugged it in to the output over here. See that? Oh, we don't have the. Alright, why is that not working? Oh dear. Have I plugged into the wrong one? Probably. Let's have another look. I thought that was the right one. Maybe I haven't got it. Let's try that again. I had that correct. Right. So that should be going into. Oh, because the volume's down. Here we go. Out. Let's try not get tangled up. Alright, final volume. I knew I'd figured that. I had some troubles getting the internet going, so that means I didn't have my audio showing up. It's overdriven, I'm sorry. Oh, it might be because we don't have enough volume here. Could also be we need to have it on high gain, perhaps. There we go. The high gain on this is better. Goodness. Oh, okay, so we'll make it. I think 40 is too high, but we'll see. That's extremely loud. Let's turn us down a little bit. Still really loud. Why is it not? Because I got the wrong one. No, I messed up that one. That's a shame. How loud do we need to be? Actually, that's not too bad. That's pretty good. Is it good there? No, it just needs to be probably around there, maybe. What's that? -6. -6 and -6. Probably. Yeah, that's good. I think that's good. Right. So that's supposed to be the clean tone. It's not exactly clean, it's a bit dirty, so try and make it cleaner. I'm actually loving the sound of this guitar more and more now. Got to put some what's it called? Potentiometer cleaner contact fluid on this one. It scratches a bit. I get a bit of scratching on the volume. I was. It's gone now. Turn the gain down a little. I think that's about the cleanest you're going to get it. I've got reverb on there using the mixer's reverb as well. Oh, that'll do for now. It's a little bit dirtier than I'd like. Oh, what I could do, turn that one on, turn that full up. Turn that off, turn that up, see what that's like. Damaged the headphone. Headphone lead here a bit, so sounds a bit odd sometimes. God, what's happening there? Gotta fix that. It's nice there, right? That's it. It's a bit better. It's very, very gritty. Oh. Better? No. That might be better. That's our clean tone. This is the newer blues mood. That sounds really bad. That's the JHS. It's a Charlie Brown, they call it. This is the Boss Overdrive. Sorry, distortion. It's not getting enough signal through, so I just boost it. No, there's something not quite right there. Sounded better last time. Probably because use the graphic equalizer part here and then turn that around a little bit. That's better. You see how it's important to get the clean tone working properly. If you don't have, now I stepped away from the pedals, it's showing, that's really weird. Yeah, if the clean tones aren't, and you hear that hiss in the background, I can use a noise gate. Let's try that. So the clean tone is important because it affects potentially everything else that's going on around the guitar noise. Noise gate low. What the noise gate's doing is cutting out the noise from the amp and then putting the noise from the amp back in when I play the guitar. And it kind of, you can hear it rise and fall. Yeah. So it's on a low setting, so it'll die off. It's got the best, well, not the best, but it's trying to compensate for too much noise when I'm not playing versus not enough noise when you are playing, if that makes sense. So this is the newer blues mood. I like that tone a lot. And we can play around with the gain on that. So I'm just moving the knob around here a bit. It's on fat. I'll put it on thin. Bright, not thin, bright. See what that sounds like as well. What's going on here? It keeps on dragging. There we go. tap a bit just to get the view for the pedals, and then it'll default. So it's a little bit distorted. I'll turn that off and put on the Charlie Brown. Sounds similar. It's a bit more driven. Sounds like it's got a bit more distortion. Here's distortion proper. Mixed up with the blues mood. It's a bit overpowering. Right, let's try the phaser. This is what we're here for, E-Lady phaser. So I've got just everything at roughly 12 o'clock, and I've got it on normal. There's normal and filter. Filter will fix it on the frequency, or the sound you've got coming out, and then you can use the gain, the rate knob, I think it's called, to change the characteristics of that one section of sound effect that you've got. If you put it on normal, then it uses a normal phaser type of a changing frequency. So let's give it a go. Here it is. Here, kick it in. And the noise gate is interfering with that, so I'll turn the noise gate off. There we go. And you can hear it. Hear that rising and falling? That's typical of the phaser noise. My headphone connection is driving me crazy. Just turn up the volume a bit. Around with the colour, turn that down, and then the range up, about 10 and 2 o'clock respectively, leaving the gain at 12. Alright, I'll go the other way. Colour at say 2 o'clock, and then the range at, it will take 10, 30, 11. And if I take the rate down to about 10 o'clock, it up to about 2 o'clock. I do have it. Let me just say it. Oh, okay. I do have it. Hang on. I want to get that. You can. Right. I do have that after the graphic equalizer, so I might turn that off. keep myself going on the guitar. So I've got the afterburner kicking in now to give a bit more preamp boost, because otherwise with it off, it's too quiet. You can just hear it there. So if I put the main volume on 5, afterburner on full activated, adding 20 dB. Now I'll use the phaser again. It's okay, but it's not what I wanted a bit more of the grabbing of the notes and bending, so I'll just whip up the rate a bit and then do more of the colour. Oh, look at that. I'll leave it. That's at about 230. That's more what I was expecting. Alright, I'm going to change a few parameters on this. So we'll go range about, say, 4 o'clock. The rate I'll bring back a little to about 2 o'clock. What I'm trying to do here of late is to reconfigure my finger picking style, cotton picking, finger picking style, because I want to use this kill switch more and more. And so I'm using it with my pinky, which means I want to start using the bass strings and picking those with my thumb, so I can do that. Use the left hand as per normal, and then to use my pinky for the kill switch, and then the 3 fingers for the 3 treble strings, the G, the B, and the E. So I want to be able to keep my pinky on the kill switch while I'm doing the finger picking. begins. I can do that. But I'm not used to it. So it's going to take a bit more practice. So far I'm liking the sound of it, but I've got to be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed. Compared to what I've played with using Amplitude and other software, I've been able to get emulations of the phaser and the flanger. The phaser and the flanger together, I've got to say, whew, I love that sound so much. So I was hoping to get something closer to what I was playing with earlier. And it's not actually the noise I'm after, but having said that, the clean tone on the guitar is also not what I really wanted. I had to change the guitar channel input earlier today, and I think I didn't transfer the settings correctly, so it's not exactly how it was last time I played. It's close, but not exactly. Let me change something else on there. See if we can make the noise more appealing. I'll go the other way with colour. I'll go right, minimum colour, minimum range, minimum rate. What does that do? And if I turn it off, it sounds pretty much the same. Okay, so it's bypassing it almost. Let's go colour, say, what's that, 3 o'clock, and then range completely over to the right, which is around about like 4 o'clock. And then I'll slowly go through the rate. It's like at 9 o'clock, sorry, what's that, 9 o'clock? Yeah, 9 o'clock now. I can hear it just kind of kicking in. We'll go up to 10 o'clock. I'll go to 11. Hear a lot of difference there because the colour is still at minimum or 9 o'clock. I'm going to go straight to max there. Oh, I can hear wobbling there, so So the rate's pretty high. If I leave it at say 3 o'clock, I can get the wobbling effect. So then I'll move the colour up a bit to 10 o'clock. I've got the range set at max. I like going through the minimum settings and making it max out. So I'm moving the colour to 11 o'clock now. God, I want you to see the pedal. There it is. Even though you can't see that clearly. So move it up to about 12 o'clock the colour. Making it about 2 o'clock there. I'm leaving the rate at about 3 o'clock. So it's more apparent on lead rather than chords. It's just on the edge there, bringing that siren phaser effect in. So if I go all the way with that, so I've got the colour and the range maxed out. Now I'm going to bring the colour back a bit. So I've got the range maxed out, the rate at about 11, the colour at about 230. So that's interesting, but if I move that colour forward a bit, it goes to this massive range. It's just a little bit too obvious for my liking. So if I put the colour back a bit, change the range to 12 o'clock, change the rate. So I've got the range at 12, I've got the rate at about 132. If I don't activate the colour, till about 2:30, 3 o'clock. I don't mind that, that's not too bad. To be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed in the pedal. It's still new to me, so like I said before, I've probably got to set the guitar up in a better way to make full use of this. Still interesting. I actually love the phaser with the flanger, and I've got the flanger on order, and the flanger is coming between the 15th and 23rd of April. So I've got another couple of weeks to wait until I get that. This is not too bad, but I prefer it, like I said, with the flanger. Phaser and flanger together, whoo, killer. It's doing what a flanger does, so it's just I'm comparing it to some mode that I've played before. So I'm just trying to get the volume to pick up down here. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm used to, but not really, I've got to be honest. So I'll just play around some more with some of the settings. The rate, I can hear it in the background a bit. And then the range is interesting. Let's try it with less range. So that's with it off. Clean tone. I don't mind the sound of that. Adding this, you can hear it's adding, in my opinion, too much to no guitar input at all. So maybe that's my understanding of how to set this up with the range. Maybe if I still hear it, if I put it, say, deep range and then colour. Colour appears to be how much you add to the waveform. Like that's all the colour maxed out. So what happens if you do that? Because that's overpowering, it's too much. If you just get it to where it's just outside of the pickup. I'll add the graphic equalizer boost in place of the afterburner. Sounds worse, I think, that way. That's going back to the afterburner on the guitar. That's better. I think that setting, you can hear it kick in when I move my fingers on the strings, so it's like it's activating it. And until then, it's quiet. Kick up the bass on this. That's way too much for my liking, so let's kick back here. Still too much. Still too much. I'm going to knock the range back rather than the rate. Still a bit too much rate-wise. I like it when it undulates a bit slower. I'm just using the blues mood. So I've maxed out my volume on the guitar. If I add the boost, I do love the tone of that. Prefer the hiss and the tone using the graphic equalizer boost rather than the afterburner there, if I'll be honest. Yeah, I love that sound. Charlie Brown. Go back to the phaser. graphic equalizer, if I use the afterburner, so I think it's better to use the graphic equalizer with these pedals. The booster as opposed to the afterburner. The afterburner seems like it's adding something different. Yeah, I think I prefer GE7. So I'm adding the afterburner boost and the graphic equalizer boost and knocking down the guitar volume. Now I've added graphic equalizer boost, afterburner boost, and got it halfway on volume on the guitar. Looks like we've got too much signal. Wow, I'm going to have to play around with which order the pedals are in. Still a lot of experimenting to do. That's definitely keeping it in. That's what's better right down. That's the sound that I really like. Whatever's happening there, I love that. So the colour is down a bit. If I just raise it a tad and get the range down a bit more. I like the rate where it is now. I love that, how it rises and falls in that rhythm. I love that. So I'm going to knock that colour back a little bit more, pick up the range a bit. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that now. That's cool. So I think what's happening is on the apps that I've got, they've set them by default to the optimum kind of levels, whereas this is kind of wide open and you've got to experiment until you get what you're happy with. And I know kind of now the range I'm dealing with, I like the sound. So that, it's kind of like, for me, it's like the sense of a jet engine revving up, flying towards you, then flying away, like a Doppler effect. And I love that. You can hear it there. Yeah, I'm practicing. I want to keep that pinky on the kill switch. I find it really hard to do the ring finger independent of the pinky and the middle finger. I just really struggle with that. So I'm practicing that. I can move it like a millimeter on its own. That's probably where I'm going to leave the phaser though. I like that that setting there. Maybe a bit quicker, but that's roughly in the range where I really like it. It's got that phasing in and out effect. Maybe even faster. setting I love there. So it's like the colour is 2 o'clock, the range is about 11 to 10:30, and then the gain is, sorry, the rate is about 12 o'clock. If I add the blue mood, no, it's not good. Distortion. No. The Charlie Brown. Not really. I'm falling in love with it more and more as I refine this. That sounds really good to me, I love that. So I'm just going to play around with the colour a tiny bit more, and the range, I think I can be more radical with the range. No phaser. Man, that's actually cooking. I love that. So I've got that maxed out with afterburner at 10 and the master volume at about 8. Middle and bridge pickups, and the BTC tone turned all the way down, and the tone, well, actually EXG at 5 as well. Ooh, love that. And if I add the blues mood, it's overdriving it too much. So if I take the afterburner off, it's like it's not enough. So if I turn it down a bit, it's not loud enough. Let me add this. So for the blues mood, I've got to have everything the way it was except afterburner off. So it's not using any afterburner, I'm using the graphic equalizer boost with the blues mood, and it sounds pretty good. But if I turn that off, turn the afterburner full on and have the graphic equalizer boost off, I get this really fat tone coming out. Just naturally. I love the sound of that. And then with the phaser on, up the rate a little tiny bit.
Yeah.
I really like that now. It's so good. The range has got me. I'm not sure what that does. So it's like it's minimum there, if a maximum of range. That's actually. Oh, must be the highs and the lows, I guess. I'll put it on minimum now, range. Wow, okay, so there's a few things there I've got to work out. Anyway, it's getting late. So that's the phaser from Mua. I like it. And when there's no input, there's no phaser. So that's actually working quite well. It kicks in at the good threshold. So if I play that without the phaser, what do we got? I like it either way, but I love that tone, but I think I like it with the phaser on sometimes with that, so that's cool. Okay. Let me try that little riff with phaser one last time, then I'll go to bed. Alright, that was fun. Thanks for hanging around. If you have, it got a little bit dull in the end, sorry about that, but that's the way I roll, baby. Catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.